Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are finally getting back to this what if, which is what if Naruto was a girl/female, and of course this is part 7 of this what if. And if you guys are curious, the link is in the description to watch the previous episodes of the what if in one local playlist, so you guys don't have to try and find each and every episode. They'll just all each and every part will be in there, so yeah. Anyway, also I just want to thank everyone that I guess truly hasn't been liking me to pump out part 7 for this. So I just want to say, thank you for your cooperation and patience of this what if and for it coming back. And mind you, this will probably only be coming out every other week, just saying guys, so I don't get bored of doing it, because if I get bored then I start making it boring and then you guys don't like it and then it falls into the bin and it will probably then almost never return. Anyway, I'm rambling on and I seem to do that quite often, so I'm going straight into this part. So I believe where we left off in the last one was where Kakashi told his adopted daughter, which is Ruby. I think it's Ruby. Yes, it is Ruby. I'm pretty sure it's Ruby. Hang on guys, I'm just gonna check. I called her Ryu. If I've been calling her Ruby, well, she isn't Ruby, it's Ryu. Yeah, it's Ruby. So yeah, anyway, in the last part, Kakashi told Ryu, which is Naruto, Ryu that Ryu and the other two members of Team 7, or this version of Team 7, which is Sakura and I forgot her name now, but Sakura and Ino. That's her. Sakura and Ino. And I believe I left off just when Kakashi told them. So yes. So Ryu's hoping at that, her dad, tells or their leader, Kakashi goes, it's gonna be in the ninja academy at this class. Can't remember what number it was at this class, and you need to be attacked by this time, and you won't say if only 2 of you, so you keep that to last, which he didn't canon, and I didn't see why that would change, because it was just to see if everyone had the same merits to go, or other merits and weren't forced to, because Naruto wanted to do it, and so did, I can't remember his name. I was going to say something, no, Sakura. Well, it wasn't Sakura, it was I forget his name. Sasuke also wanted to do it, so Uncle Sakura wasn't passive into doing it. That's what he wanted to mitigate, so that's why he didn't count him. And in this one, it'd be the same thing, because he knows that. Well, he can already tell that Ryu is something special. Because for one, Ryu's of course got red hair, because she's Uzumaki, even though I know this picture it's blonde, but I imagine over red hair, because she's going to be, so instead of you know, the main Naruto time, well, the Naruto anime, whereas he is more after his dad. In this one, he or she is more after our mum or his mum. So Red, well, I would imagine like long flowing red hair, slight temper when it comes to people coming late. Not, but is Daphne one to like not be taken? Doesn't like to be taken lightly when it comes to certain things. And well, Kakashi knows this first time because when he trains with her, well, she's starting to push Kakashi into the realm of using the Sharingan, which, you know, only happened once because, you know, Naruto, I forget what it's called now. Yeah, but the season 2 of Naruto came out when Naruto was a lot older. That's when, you know, Naruto finally pushed Kakashi to use the Sharingan, but in this one, you know, she is a lot more strong because, but she would if she's, you know, got a dad, even though it's a, you know, adopted father, still on, because, you know, like the Sharingan, she's gonna be a lot stronger. Anyway, well, I would say they probably all, you know, like, well, roughly break. Well, no, they would probably stick together and not break away. They would more or less stick together and wonder, like, you know, what should we do? And then, of course, Ryu goes, oh yeah, I've got to play ninja with, Kamehameha and that. And, why are you playing ninja with, like, you know, some kids, like, they're young and that, and because Shikamaru ends up not Shikamaru, Kamehameha would probably still say that Sakura's got a big forehead, which would cause Shikamaru to run away, and so Ryu would run after him and Sakura, and so would Ina, and of course then Kamehameha would run into the Sand Trio. That I'd probably see that still happens the same because he didn't really care what village he was in. But the one thing that would change is that you would notice Gara and go, there's only two. Sakura points out, there's only two. I thought there was normally three. It's like, there is three. And we go, yeah, there is three. Sakura is just hiding up in the tree. Well, yeah, I can imagine him saying that, you know, oh, there is three of us. You're just being blind, that's the end. We would go, yeah, there is three, because he's right up in that tree. Aren't you up there sitting? Which would be, you'd be taken often a bit by surprise. And jumped down and go, so you noticed me then? It's like, oh yeah, it's pretty obvious when you've got a tail beast inside of you, it is pretty obvious that, you know, it's like, how did you know I've got a tail? How did you know I've got a beast inside of me? It's like, well, because I've got one of my own. And from what I believe of it, mine's stronger than yours, because just like the amount of energy running that goes into some stuff. And you'd more want to now defeat Ryu than Sasuke, because, well, he, well, we just called pretty much his tail beast on him weaker than she is, which that's not what she's doing. She just said, his tail beast overall is weaker than hers. And he goes, well, I can't even sense. So I was like, well, no, because most of the time he's asleep. So you wouldn't. And, being the 8 trigram ceiling formula, I'm pretty sure nobody would be able to tell that she's the Jinchuriki of the 9 tails of Kuma. And of course Kakashi would be there, and Kakashi would, tell her, would, tell her to speak to the 9 tails, or try to constantly. And, make sure you've got at least someone around you that you trust, so that, our teammates or even me, so that if you've got a wild, you've got someone that's trying to calm you down like that, and so for sort of out those guys. And yeah, so see, like, well, they're not on working time, well, they're on that some type of time, like he still would rather be set free and wouldn't really want to help, would prefer escaping or taking over a body, or at least for now, at least. Of course, currently, he's been a right jerk, because she really hasn't proven anything to him. So that's how he's gonna act, which can't make sense. Yeah, you need to prove, like, currently you haven't proven really anything, or you haven't proven, the facts wrong yet, so until you prove them wrong, that's how he's gonna act to you. So yeah. See what she thinks, well, you're only acting like this because I haven't really proved myself to you. You haven't proven that, I want to help the tail beast, so, like, not just help them settled, even though you're settled inside me, which, like, well, I guess if there is some type of organisation that is hunting down all the tail beast, then it does make sense that you're, sealed away so that they can't find you, and of course I need to be strong so that I'm able to, protect you, so that you're not sealed away. And of course, so that you're not sealed away, and it has also been nice, knowing you and being able to talk to you for this amount of time, and hopefully we'll become maybe friends in the future, maybe not, I don't know, but if I could release you, I would, which Kuma is, slightly taken back, and that's kind of when, instead of it happening later on, this is when it happens, like, he realises she's the one that the Sage of Six Paths says, or predicts, and he does tell, he does manage to get in contact with Ron and say, but he doesn't really want to say who, just in case there is an organisation like she brought up. But because, she still hasn't proven herself, he's still going to be a jerk. Or kind of a jerk. But slightly more willing to help out this time around. And yeah, he's, yeah, but of course, say some, like, some time have passed, until she's gone out, probably either I've gone out to get some like like some shopping. That's what they more or less have to do, to make sure they don't starve and that. And as a dinner, either goes to bed or I'd probably say she probably has a bath anytime that she can get one. So when she's in the village every day, when she's on a mission, when she can get a bath, she will happily have it, or a shower. Yeah, because as much as she doesn't really want a boyfriend, or that right now, she knows she has to keep herself clean, keep up, make sure she looks nice and that. Start just being like natural instincts. And that plus I think, being born with and come up in the fox, I'd probably think she's got probably some also instincts to keep herself looking tidy, like semi, I guess, instincts or semi instincts, where she's just like no matter, just like say randomly throughout the day, she will just, like if it gets, I guess if anything outside gets messy, I'll fix it. But this is slightly more on the extreme, where they clean it every, she'll like brush it, maybe, even if it's fine, she'll just brush it all out, just, instincts. From like almost no apparent reason to still do it. And yeah, I don't really want to end it here, but I think I will for today. So hopefully in part 8 we'll get into the actual thing. Actually, we'll carry on for a couple more minutes. So the next day she wakes up, or a couple of days later, I don't know when it was, but I'd say maybe a couple of days later, she wakes up. They will wake up and they go to the academy for the tuning exams. Of course, Kakashi walks with her, because why wouldn't he? Yeah. And Kakashi, tells her, are you ready? You have been training for quite a while now. You are ready. You could be the strongest, but I know for a fact that you're probably the only one there with very high chakra, and the only person that has probably got insane healing abilities. So yeah, I guess that's what comes with the territory of being the 9,000 Choki, doesn't it, Dad? So yes, I guess so. And I was just like, wait, don't talk about me. It's like, not just mention, but just saying that, comes with the total being your Jinzuki, that you give us healing. And it's like, I don't give you healing. I don't even know why you've got this regenerative healing as fast as you do. It's not down to your chakra or all that. So it's not, maybe because I guess being born from a mum that, being born from a person that has only sealed within inside of them, gives them the ability to less cuts and that heals pretty quickly. I don't know, but it would make, or it could be that, it could be my chakra mixing with yours and creating this healing effect. Maybe it's different for different people. Maybe someone gets a strength buff and someone can run really fast, and you get the most, well, what I'd consider the most overpowered one, which is healing. Yeah. What's so over about healing, Chroma? Well, for you can take pretty much almost any amount of damage and be certain that as long as your heart still beats, that you will be able to, well, you'll be able to heal anything. And even if your heart stops, and as long as there's a medical ninja that can get it pumping again, well, you're going to sustain no damage because of me. So yeah, that's, I guess, well, you can defy death pretty much. So guess so. And they all three of them meet up and say, so all of the three of you are here, that's good. So why as well, only people in three-man teams can do the tuning exams. If any one of you would have chosen not to come, the other would not have been able to let the other two enter. So and yeah, but it's nice to see that all three of you chose to come here by your own will and not being pressured in by someone else. And yeah, so they could enter. Ryu and Sakura, almost immediately noticed as Genjutsu, and Sasuke walks in not too long after them and goes and and just says out loud that that's Genjutsu, or that Genjutsu won't fool me, and yeah, and he stops the fight between him and the proctor, or one of the people there. And which of course surprises them that Lee is so fast. Yeah, I'd say maybe by now. By now I'd say Sasuke's got new Sharingan and one Tomo in each eye, just because the amount of missions that have gone on that of low rank has probably annoyed him, and then to know that Ryu has gone on an A rank mission has probably annoyed him slightly more. Even though he is also interested in Ryu, got some feelings for her. And Ryu, of course, Ryu doesn't really feel the same way back. He's got some interest in her, but otherwise that's it. And that's what I'm going to end. So that's what I'm going to end this part, guys. So in the next part, we'll go through the test, and the test, the other parts of the tuning exams, the first part of the tuning exams. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this, if you have any suggestions for, say, any new type of what if I haven't seen the anime, I'll probably will watch it, and if I enjoy the anime enough, I will probably make a what if about it then, about what you suggested. Anyway, yeah, as I said, if you guys have enjoyed part 7 and it coming back, if you enjoyed it so much and you want to see more just like this, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye.